Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new motivational video. Today we are here for a motivational clean with me. If you are in need of a bit of inspiration, a bit of jaja boom to want to get up and give your house a super good declutter, clean, refresh, anti-bac, you are gonna love this video. And if your house is already spotless, you're probably still gonna love this video if you really enjoy watching people cleaning, because this is a speed clean as well as a motivational clean. It has just been, it's so satisfying. And I actually think I've only done one since moving into this house, so this is very overdue. So without further ado, grab yourself a cuppa, snuggle up, and get ready to get cleaning motivated. So we always start off a cleaning day with the washing. So I always like to do 3 different loads ideally, which is the blacks and darks, colours, and then whites. I tend to involve creams in whites as well, but for now we're going to be doing a dark wash. And pretty much every time I do a dark wash, I always use these dark wash miracle sheets. There's 12 sheets in a pack. I get these from the Cherries app, which you would have seen from my previous Cherries haul. I just really find that they help keep that darkness and it doesn't sort of dull it. So we're going to go in with my favourite softener, which is just the Lenore Blue, which I decant into these containers I have that are from IKEA. And because we do a cold wash, I've recently been using this cold wash gel. And then because we do the cold wash, obviously we do need to still eliminate bacteria, so I do go in with the Dettol laundry cleanser. Overall, this is just a much more eco-efficient way of doing your washing, because you're not powering it to get hot, but you're obviously still cleaning all of the bacteria in your clothes, and the Dettol laundry cleanser is so affordable. So we're going to move on to the rubbish bin. I always feel that I take this out first and leave it on the side, because then I'll go and empty all the other bins in the house and then consolidate it basically and chuck it into the outside bin ready for our bin collections. This Flash Spray Wipe Done Hinch on this occasion is one of my favourite sprays. I've got all of the different versions of it. I just really enjoy the spray, I enjoy the branding, I enjoy the bottle, and of course I enjoy Mrs Hinch's cleaning, so I will always support with the Hinch products. Then once I've changed the bag, I always put some Nutridol at the bottom, because I just find this automatically helps with it's at the base of all your rubbish. We're then going to clean out the food waste bin. I always like to give this a good Zaflora, because obviously it does get kind of gross. So we're going to do that and then just let it dry on the side. I think we should talk about it. For the dining room, there's not a ton that needs to be done here, because as you can see there's not a ton of furniture, but we have to have this horrible basket at the end. It's basically just to have shoes and a towel for when Jerry goes out, and obviously if he gets a bit wet, so I just kind of tidy that up a little bit. And then because we have got a pure glass table, it does pick up every single speck when we eat on it, so I go ahead and dust it with this duster, which you'll see multiple times from Poundland. And then I always use the Star Drops white vinegar spray and the Minky glass cloth. The Minky glass cloth is absolutely fantastic.
To be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun.
Moving on to my front room kitchen, front room kitchen, Jerry's section basically. I'm trying to make this a little bit of a nicer space now that Jerry's getting older. When he was a puppy we couldn't have this rug down, and just generally having a dog, obviously I've had to be a bit more cautious of what stuff's around. This sofa is a really old one that we're hoping to replace, but obviously we're just waiting till he gets a bit older. So I'm just going to go ahead and dust the coffee table, the underbit and the windowsill, and then use my Hinch spray wipe done again to antibacterial it. And I had to redo Jerry's blanket. As you can see, he decided he wanted to pull it back out again. We have this sideboard, so I did a little bit of sideboard styling in this video because it kind of just became a bit of a dumping ground. So I've got some nice photos and of course my pampas. and our Google Home, which sits there too.
So much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it.
So because I do have a dog, we have to be careful with obviously what products I use that are at Jerry's level. So I was running low on my Pet Fabulosa spray mix. So I know my bottle says Zaflora, but I absolutely love this pet friendly Fabulosa. It's in the scent Sage and Vanilla, and it's so nice. So I actually use this to wipe all around where Jerry eats. I like to keep this obviously as antibacterial as possible. He does spill a lot of water, so as you can see, it leaves marks all over the floor. I'm actually really worried about our Antico flooring at this rate. So if any of you guys have got a really good solution for dog bowl like protection, then let me know. Of course, I've got to go over after I've dusted everything and go ahead and vacuum. I do just go straight over the couch, only again because this is a older couch that we will be replacing, so I don't really have too much worries with it, but it's so satisfying doing all the vacuuming after the dusting.
Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me.
Moving on to the kitchen now. I've done both areas before and after it. I just go ahead and do a little bit of tidying, so put away all the stuff on the countertops, and I do give Jerry's bowls a good clean as well once I've deep cleaned his eating area. Put the food bin back because it's dried, and then I'm just going to go ahead and grab a Minky, or in this case I just use a Poundland knockoff Minky, and my spray wipe done again, and just give all the surfaces a really good clean. I do this on the daily, but I do like to remove everything and sort of get all the crumbs out of the way of the toaster and things. And then around the hob, this is my Sonic scrubber, the pink stuff Sonic scrubber. Look how satisfying this is. I just find you can never quite get into all the corners, but the Sonic scrubber is just so perfect and so satisfying. I then just give the appliances a little once over. Usually for these polished chrome things, I will use a tiny bit of baby oil and just a kitchen roll there. If you ever want to get the hob shining or any of your silver appliances shining, try a tiny bit of baby oil. It's absolutely amazing.
Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to you, get next to you. Get next to me, get next to me. It's like the two of us are golden and gold, you see.
For the downstairs loo, this is a really simple, easy job. I make sure first and foremostly to clean the toilet. I love the Blue Power Active Gel. I just default to this for some reason. I really enjoy it and really enjoy the scent. So I go ahead and pop that in the toilet and let it sit. And while it's sitting, I'll just go over the rest of the bathroom with a cloth just to dust it, because I find we get a lot of surface dust here from the extractor fan. So just go ahead and dust it all and give it a little bit of a polish and a clean and an anti-bac. And then I will go back and just scrub out the toilet and flush it, and it's all done.
Kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah.
My reed diffuser also needed replacing on this occasion, so I bought this new one not too long ago from Primark. It is the eucalyptus reed diffuser. These are only £2.50. I really like them for the downstairs loo. I really like the aesthetic of them as well. They are so affordable. So I just pop that in, pop the reeds in, and then turn them round. Make sure to always do this.
Somehow you make me change, like I'm better off.
Now for the main room, which is the front formal living room. So this is usually just messy, never dirty, just always messy. We're always in here. Jerry's always in here with his chew toys. with our blankets, with our cushions, and as you can see, it just needs a bit of sprucing up. So I pop away the blankets in our little basket in the corner. I always make sure to kind of twist it to make it look a bit more placed rather than just chucked in, and then I give the cushions a good plump, and also I find that the sofa always needs a sort of shimmy as well, so where we sit on it obviously and it just gets really indented, just give it a good whack, and also the bottom ones give a good whack as well. Jerry's so funny in this clip, he keeps jumping up and wanting to get up and I just keep plonking him down, bless him.
Somehow you make me change, like I'm better off with
For the coffee table, I always like to keep this really minimal. We usually eat our dinner most nights in the front room, so I don't like to have too much on this coffee table. It's also beautiful, minimal, and I just want to make it a statement. So it's pure glass, as you can see. So again, I use the same combination as I did on the dining table, and then I will just pop back this little basket tray, which is from Home Bargains. I've got my little coffee table book there, our coasters, and the candle, so it's a really easy cleaning task.
you, make me wanna do better. I don't know why, I don't know why. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you.
I think this is one of my favourite bits, just placing everything back, especially on a mirrored table. So I put back the White Company ceramic diffuser. I absolutely love this thing. I've raved to you guys about it on Instagram. I just fill it up with some water, and then on this occasion I'm still using my favourite scent ever, Fireside. So I put in about 4 to 5 drops of that, and then I leave this on, and it just scents the room up absolutely beautifully. For my ginger jar and the pampas that's in the corner of the room, I just like to give this a little dust because pampas does let off lots of the little seeds of it, so it's really important to keep on top of it. And then I'm just going to do the same for my other sofa. I like to have this blanket, which I got from Target, that I just sort of drape over there, and then obviously I place the cushions nicely as well. And then I finish everything up when I'm nearly done with the room with a little bit of fabric refreshener. Once I've dusted and anti-backed our floating TV unit, I always like to keep on top of these candles, and my little trays are on the side because I like to have a few display pieces, but obviously this is why I have quite a minimal home, because the things that you do have, it collects dust, so it's a really fine line between having quality than quantity in my opinion. So give everything a little dust, give the mirrored trays a clean, especially with the glass cleaner, and then just replace everything. And this is usually where between deep cleans I'll change around the house and do some different displays.
Just wanna get to know you.
Now moving upstairs, we're going to do the bedroom. So today obviously I'm just covering the bedroom for you guys. This is not a full house clean, it's a motivational house clean to make you feel motivated to clean your house in these different areas. So the first thing I do is I go ahead and put away any clothes that might be there, and then to make the bed I feel I have to take everything off. I give the duvet a good little air and do like to make sure it's all nice and neat, even though I do have a bedspread that goes over the top of it. It's just something I need to know that's nice and straight and tight and neat. So I go ahead and do that, and then I will take my bedspread. This is from Dusk. I absolutely adore my bedspread from Dusk. This is not sponsored at all. I wish it was. Dusk, please work with me because I absolutely love this thing. It is honestly worth every single pound I spent on it. So I've got a very specific way I like to do this and pump like the fold over, and I tend to do my medicine fold at the end as well to make it really nice and neat. And then I'll go ahead and put the pillows back on, and also put my dusk pillows as well that match my bedspread. This is actually, I believe, the putty color in the Manhattan set. I will leave it linked down below. I adore it and need more.
I just met you, but something tells me that you might be into talking to a stranger with a tattoo. Baby, I'm one of a kind. There's a reason we're here, there's a vibe in the air that neither you or me could deny. Boy, I see how you stare up and down everywhere. I can tell you're far from shy. So let's talk.
Then the only other thing to clean in the bedroom is the sideboard that we have here, our chest of drawers that holds most of our clothes. So again, I always go ahead and remove everything first, give it a dust, and then I clean it with, this is Windoline in this sense, which I use upstairs, but of course I always use the Minky glass cloth. It's honestly the best. I give everything a really good dust as well. I don't usually use the glass cloth, so that was a mistake. But we've just got like our signature fragrances out, so mine and Andy's. It's usually, there's a lot of Tom Ford fragrances in there, so they're unisex, so I leave those out. They're our main ones that we use throughout the year.
Tell me things like I can't hate to walk in dogs. I go on about my ex who broke my heart. Baby, we're two of a kind. There's a reason we're.
And that's what I do for my speed clean in the bedroom. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it's given you some motivation to go and clean your home. Your home is your absolute sanctuary. Treat it with respect, make it your happy place, and make it the best you possibly can. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and thank you for watching.
Come on, spit it all out. You and me both got the time to try to get to know each other's mind. So let's talk till we drop or till we get kicked out. I know I just met you, boy, but you got that something that just rocks my world.